List 767 Oral Question Study Guide Warning Systems.
Question 1. Can a landing gear configuration warning due to flaps in the landing position, 25 or 30, without the gear being down and locked be canceled by pushing the master warning switch? No. Landing gear configuration warnings can only be canceled by correcting the situation that caused the warning. In this case, either lower the gear or, when going around, select flaps 20. Question 2. Can a red warning ICAS alert message be canceled with the recall cancel switches? No. A red warning alert message will only go away when the condition causing the warning is resolved. Question 3. Will pushing the master warning caution reset switch silence the warning siren for an autopilot disconnect? No, the autopilot disconnect switch on the pilot's yoke must be pressed. Question 4. What ICAS indications are inhibited during takeoff, beginning at rotation? Fire bell and master warning lights. Question 5. When is the caution light inhibited during takeoff? 80 knots. Question 6. Terrain pull up, voice enunciation sounds when how many seconds from a projected impact with terrain? 20 to 30 seconds. Question 7. Can you cancel a status message with the ICAS cancel switch? No. Status messages can be cleared by maintenance or by following the supplemental procedures for status message clearing during a pre-flight. Question 8. What causes the standby engine indicator to activate if the standby engine indicator selector is an auto? A failure of both ICAS CRTs. Question 9. What happens if the ICAS status page is displayed and you push the engine display switch? Secondary engine parameters replace the status page. Question 10. Which warning is indicated by a siren? Cabin altitude warning. Question 11. Which orals are associated with a caution alert? A voice and beeper. Question 12. What action is required to display the second page of ICAS alert messages? Push the cancel switch. Question 13. When does the takeoff inhibit of master warning and caution lights end? At 400 feet or 20 seconds after nose gear strut extension, whichever occurs first. Question 14. Which of the following can appear on the ICAS status display? Flight control position, status messages, and BTMS as installed. Question 15. What is indicated by the ICAS status cue? A new status message exists. Question 16. When is status information displayed? Only when the status display switch is pushed. Question 17. When can status information be displayed if one ICAS CRT has failed? Only on the ground. Question 18. What is displayed if the upper ICAS CRT fails? Engine indications appear on the lower ICAS CRT. Question 19. What happens to the crew alerting messages when the cancel switch is pushed? Only caution and advisory messages disappear. Question 20. With the ICAS computer selector in auto, what happens if the left ICAS computer fails? The right computer controls both CRTs. Question 21. Will the JIPWIZ alert you if you are in a normal descent or unprepared terrain while in the landing configuration? No. Question 22. Can you silence the JIPWIZ glide slope oral? Yes, with the glide slope inhibit switch. Question 23. What does the JIPWIZ pull up oral indicate? Excessive terrain closure. Question 24. Status messages are checked during pre-flight to assess acceptability of the airplane for dispatch. When are status messages considered to no longer be controlling? Status messages are no longer controlling and do not need to be addressed after the aircraft has blocked out, defined as brake released for pushback or the first engine start for a power out situation. Question 25. What are the 4 types of ICAS messages? Warning, caution, advisory, and communication alert. Question 26. List some of the configuration conditions that will cause the config message to display during takeoff. Flaps not in takeoff position, parking brake set, speed brake lever not in the down detent, and stabilizer trim not in the takeoff range. Question 27. Overspeed warning occurs if VMO/MMO limits are exceeded. The overspeed warning consists of what? Master warning lights illuminate, overspeed light illuminates, ICAS warning alert message, overspeed, and aural warning clacker or siren sounds. Question 28. What system assists in stall recovery if flaps are in their retracted position and the angle of attack increases past the stick shakers? Control column nudger moves the control column forward. Question 29. How is the stick shaker activation point indicated on the ADI? By the PLI pitch limit indicator. That ends warning systems.